want to ask you a little bit more about the Gardez material. We have seen other documentaries of interviewing locals, even of interviewing parents whose kids have been killed. I've never seen anything like your cell phone video that you got from those people. How did this happen? Did you go around knocking on doors saying, does anybody have cell phone video of of American attacks? How did that happen?
Well, so we were talking with the family, and they had on their phones, because it was a party. It was a naming celebration for a child, and so they had on their phones the cell phone videos of the dancing and everything. And
incredible thing to see.
yeah, no, and a thing that you don't imagine, singing and dancing in what's supposed to be this incredibly austere, fundamentalist kind of environment, and them showing us pictures of unveiled women, as well. It's not something that you're led to expect would happen. And then, so in the morning after the attack, some brave member of their family surreptitiously recorded video of the bodies, not realizing, not knowing what it meant that the Americans were talking in the background, not knowing what their words were saying. And when they showed us the video, they didn't know the voices were there. So they copied it over on a computer, and we didn't either at the time. We copied them all, and then back in Kabul, went through it, and for the first time heard the voices of these Americans who are obviously piecing together, that fabricating their own.
Of course, this completely transforms investigative journalism. That thought that you don't have to be there, that somebody with a cell phone in a place you didn't even think they were making cell phone videos would have the conversation about digging the bullets out of the bodies.
In all of these places, people had collected the detritus of the attacks, like the spent shell casings, like a fragment of a sort of a flashbang grenade, a little bit of cell phone video, and they kept them, like in a box in the living room and I often wondered why you would keep these, a museum of this moment of suffering. And it's a universal thing in Iraq, in southern Lebanon, and other places I've been. And it's because I think that, people are waiting for someone to come who cares, for someone to come that they can prove this to. They're waiting for the chance for someone to come and ask them to produce the evidence. Someone who never comes.